Hi, my name is Brendan McDaid, the PGA Pro in Rathsala Golf Club, and I'm going to show you a tip here today on how to improve your downswing or to check that it's on the correct plane. In the backswing, there's a position that I like you to check. When the club is halfway back, that the shaft is parallel to your ball to target line, okay? And the face should be pretty close to vertical, right? I see a lot of people in this position having the club rotating too quickly like that, and this is going to cause a slice. So what I like you to practice is that position there where the club face is pointing vertically upwards. And then from there, I like to help you get the feeling of, look, just your right elbow folds and your wrist hinge. So there's position one, there's position two. And in the downswing, you should feel a shift and the club comes back down to there. Again, that's pretty close to the same position as in the backswing, only that my weight's on my left side. Turn into the ball like this, and then turn through to the same position on the other side, and let it fold right round behind me like that. The most common fault I come across in golf is person opening the club or rolling the wrist too quickly and the face is wide open at the top, and this makes them come down from the outside and the weight is staying on the right side, so the face then comes in open. They get a high cut or short cutty thing, not going very far. So I think it's very important to get them to practice that feeling there into the ball. And I have a very good drill for this. So this stick, the lie angle is the same angle as the shaft, okay, and this one then is just from outside the ball just above my shoulder. And I'm using a tire. Get a soft tire. It can be anything, it can be a golf bag lying down sideways, because I'm not interested in you hitting the tire other than learning the movement. So you see you turn, so the club is in that position, perfectly square. Let your right elbow fold and your wrist hinge. Then feel the shift back onto your left side, and the club is coming down close to this line and down to there. So look, 1, 2, 3. And I think that's a really good exercise to practice. So if you're able to spend 5 minutes of that, most days you'd find that would really help you, your game. And even if you're somebody who hooks the ball, because a hooker of the golf ball will come too much from the inside. So again, this will help you to come down on the right line and feel the weight into your left side at the point of impact. If you're a slicer of the ball, your face will come in wide open like that. So what I like to get people to do is practice coming down and getting the toe hitting the tire first like that. Just very simple like that. And if you're a hooker of the ball, you're already coming from the inside and that club is closing too quickly. So I want you to practice coming down between the lines and feel you're holding the face slightly open. Okay, just from face on, to give you the what happens in the downswing. Okay, so in a good backswing, you see you've turned into your right side, and in a good downswing, there's a shift onto your left side, so the club drops down into this position, and then you're going to turn, or the club is going to swing round your body. So you're turning into that. I think this is an absolute brilliant exercise for people to practice, because to hit the tire, you're not as likely to do this. This is the most common fault that I find in high handicap golfers. They don't shift into their left side. They kind of stay back. So I think it's a really good exercise, and if anybody practices this regularly, I would be very surprised if they don't make a lot of progress. Okay, I hope you found that useful and that you will understand how the downswing works, and if you have a slice, that it's because you've come from out there, and if you hook the ball, it's because you're coming too much from the inside.